Friday, March 17th, 5:20 p.m. New York time. U.S. stock markets close. We just completed a full week. So let's do a recap of the Dow Jones Industrial Average. That's a stock index, one of the oldest stock indexes. Currently has 30 companies listed in it. So here is the Dow Jones Industrial Average. For the week, we closed green. Right here, that small little body. We made a lower high than last week. We made a lower low than last week. We made a new low for the year. We also, this supply zone, demand zone, we broke below it. We just closed at the bottom of it. Yep. Which is almost 100% retracement of this big green candle. We're sitting above this consolidation area. We have a gap down here that has not been filled yet. That's that blue water. Let's compare alphabetical order the 30 companies that are in the index to see if they're performing equal or better. Again, we have the Dow 30, new low for the year. Here we have Apple. Apple is very close to the high of the year. Also, a huge consolidation. See all these candles overlapping? Where the Dow is trending down. Broke out of this consolidation here, trending down. Trend is bearish. Nope, not for Apple. Apple, the trend is up, consolidation, but it's having a selling effect up here. So let's open this up. A lot of top wicks. Yep, it's a struggle. So one would expect every time it's going up here, it's having more sellers than buyers, so the momentum's not continuing to go up. Maybe resting here, gaining energy. Also possibly break out to go the upside. Next, Amgen, Alpha Mike Golf, November. Very close to the low of the year, but we did make a higher high, higher low of the prior week, closed red inside of it. So it looks like it's much more of a consolidation. Zoom in here. Like a staircase pattern, lower low. There we go. Consolidation. Note, massive volume occurred on this weekly candle, and the weekly candle has a huge tail on the top. Looks like more distribution. American Express also trending down between the high and low of the year, but broke below the midpoint of this candle, closed below that. Boeing. Yep. Look at that. I think it made a new low for the year. Let's double check. 213.04. 213.56. Yep. So it hasn't taken out the low yet. But broke below this consolidation. Totally rejected that. Let's label this. There we go. Consolidation. Broke out of it here. Caterpillar did make a new low for the year. It's trending down. That's midpoint of this big green candle last year, potential testing area. Also massive volume from here. Look here. The bottom is the volume. Big sell-off. Let's go to the next. Charlie Romeo Mike, Salesforce. Wow, actually green. Now it made a lower high, lower low than the prior week. So it broke below this inside candle. Massive supply zone of sellers up here. And because we're making lower highs, it's like a wedge. It might be getting ready to do a flag pattern. So let's include the wedge. That's what it is. And it's getting consolidation tighter, tighter, tighter. Break out one way or the other. Extend this out. This is a potential area to be concerned of. This is a demand zone of buyers. Buyers stepped in there, pushed it up. So a retest down here, above 150 in here, could be a potential buying area. First up here, it could be a potential selling area. So if it goes in here and rejects it and trend reverses, well, that's good, sure is short. First down here, if it goes in here, reverses up, that'd be the buyer opportunity. This is the weekly chart, but you can look for those events if it goes in there and tests that or that zone, you look for that retest on the faster time frame. So that'd be below the daily. I mean, below the weekly. Maybe the daily, the 4-hour. Got it. Cisco, green for the week. Massive consolidation still. Extend is out. Chevron, new low for the year. Broke below consolidation. There's a gap here that has not got filled yet. Disney, here's the low for the year, but we're real close to it. But notice the small candle, very small. Trading, which that was a huge sell-off that prior week, and now small candle. Looks like people are coming in to buy it, to defend it. Also looks like there's less selling activity because you don't see that huge body on the downside. Closed green also. So that might be a potential buy. Oops. There you go. Dow Chemical. Oof. Broke below that midpoint. That's really bad. Looks like it made a new low for the year. Let's turn that off. Yep. Here's a big consolidation. Demand zone below it. Let's zoom in. And tested it and rejected it. So maybe buyers are stepping here. You need to look at the faster time frame for the triggers. Goldman Sachs, new low for the year. No surprise. Financials. Home Depot, new low for the year. Honeywell, new low for the year. Look at all these companies selling off, trending down. Versus what we saw, Apple, still up strong. IBM, new low for the year. Intel, it's trending up. Very nice, very nice. Very close to the top of the year. So Apple looking good, Intel looking good. So I took a trade on Intel. Yep. Let me show you. On the faster time frame. So I'm looking at a daily. I bought the position here, bullish. And then it went against me those 2 days, took some heat. Didn't get stopped out because it was an advanced option strategy. Then it reversed, went up. And today, in the afternoon, I saw this candle forming. So, okay, look at that. Almost testing here, rejecting it. Bearish pin bar. I'm closing my positions, taking profits. Happy camper. I'm in cash. I got out of it with profits. Nice run up. Nice run up. Let's just see how the drawings look on the weekly. Again, these are daily candles, but see how it look on the weekly. So they have that year high of this year. Just shy of retesting it, but rejection already. Rejection. Let's go look at the daily drawings. Not much. This here. Back to 1 year of data. There we go. Okay, next, Johnson & Johnson. Well, last week was the low of the year. This week, look at that. We made an inside candle. Inside candle. Let's zoom out. It's also in the demand zone. So here, let's put this back further. Scan, each candle's a week, but let's go back 5 years. Okay, here we go, 5 years. This area was a supply zone. Sellers were up here. Broke above it, retested it. Zoom in. Yeah, these prior years, retesting it as a demand zone, holding up. So here, it broke into the demand zone. So now, it's inside the demand zone. Inside candle means indecision. We might see a reversal. So that's Johnson & Johnson. I'll be staying on top of that one. Maybe setting some alerts. Potential trade out there. JP Morgan, new low for the year. Coca-Cola, massive consolidation here. Yep. McDonald's, still in this consolidation here. Extended out. 3M, new low for the year. It's down there all week. Small body, long tail on the bottom, potential reversal. Merck, oof, big sell-off. Broke below this consolidation. Microsoft up strong, new high for the year. Look at that. Here's a gap. It's almost up there. It tested the gap right there. Zoom in. Since it tested that gap, just remove it. And you just have to go in there and fill the gap. Big, strong, nice run up. New high for the year. So the high is 283.33. 283.33. Strong like bull. So right now, that's the strongest one. The Microsoft all-time new high for the year. Outstanding. Nike, oof, not looking good. Procter & Gamble, big consolidation still here. Travel insurance, TRV, look at the stock symbols top left, new low for the year. United Health Group, inside candle. Another low of the year. Last week was low of the year. Inside candle might see a reverse. Visa, look at that. Huge sell-off for the week, and now big wick. Nice, looks like buyers stepping in there. So one could consider putting book put spread right down here. Verizon, yeah, it's on weakness still. Looks like a may come to do 100% retracement of that. Whiskey Bravo Alpha, new year, new Walgreens, new low of the year. And Walmart, inside candle. Maybe we'll see reversal on there. So the takeaway is the two best ones. The number one best was what? Microsoft. And the other one was Apple. Thank you, as always, for spending just a little bit of your time with me. If you've gotten value from this video, if this was helpful, then please consider sharing a small monetary donation to my channel by going below and clicking on my PayPal or Venmo. You can leave a small tip. If you don't want to share financial support, no problem. Just click the like and subscribe and leave a comment, please.